Salutations, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you just heard me yawning as we were starting up, but I'm tired today. I feel white today, so we're gonna have an interesting day ahead of us. Shouldn't be so tired, but here we are. And hopefully it'll start to gain cap. Hey John. Also, I just learned something interesting, so we're gonna be talking about that. But first, music, which I hope is gonna be audible enough. Fuck, I can't believe I threw myself in immediately. We have these liquids here. And we have the dissolution chamber. So I'm gonna be pumping in a bunch of this stuff probably. Hey Pep. Lightheaded, not quite Pete, but I am tired. Quite tired. Not quite lightheaded though. Not fucking yet, anyway. Okay, we now have latex in there. And we probably want to make simple machine frames. Yeah, with pity machine frames. And the pity machine frames I don't even think get made in there, so... Pity machine frame. Because I think the machine frames get made here. Yep. A 16 24. Oh, maybe not like that. Okay, we want to make this one, not the pity, the simple, which is plastic, nether brick, iron. Plastic, nether, brick, and iron. Hey, time to go after everywhere. Hell yeah. So, chat, have you guys heard about Rockstar implementing age verification for GTA 6 online? Because that's apparently something they want to do. At first I thought it was a joke, but after researching into it, yeah, no, they're doing that. And it's exactly as stupid as it sounds. So, that's great. Boop. Thank God this is so convenient. Just shift clicking it all in like this. And now done. And now we get 8 simple machine frames. I wonder if I already had some machine frames. We did, but not a ton. Alright, and now we get something fun, because now we unlock you. We pipe the rest of the gunk back out here. Are you the one that makes latex? I think you might be the one that makes latex. So I might want to make another fluid extractor and extract latex from this and just pump it in. Fluid extractor. Fluid. Come on. Third age verification on YouTube is needed and stuff. Yeah, they're gonna start doing that soon, and they're gonna start using, like, AA algorithms to, determine if someone's of age. So that's also stupid. But yeah, they're talking about, Rockstar's talking about adding it to GTA 6 Online. Which I also think is gonna be very stupid, and will kill the game before it even starts. And more than just killing the game before it starts, I think it's gonna have a major impact on the gaming industry. Now, I will say, I think corporations are somewhat responsible for, like, this is dumb. I do think corporations are somewhat responsible for the safety of consumers. But if that's, that's awful. Got it. If that safety is, coming at the cost of people's privacy, can't really get behind it. So aren't you supposed to be facing, inwards? Like, this? Fine. But I really think it's gonna have a negative impact on the gaming industry. Oh, are you supposed to be placed like this to face inwards? Yep. Got it. Now I'm gonna stick to you there. And you should slowly take in latex if I went to you. Yeah, that works. And then acacia log. We can use UU matter, but that's not really what I wanted. So let me figure all this shit out too. Hopefully 2 of those are enough to keep that fueled. Things are getting a bit too hectic with all the age verification though, and I'm not sure I'm a fan. In fact, I know I'm not a fan, but, you know. If I'm not mistaken, to upgrade you guys, it's... yeah, pink slime. Pipe. Pump you in like that one. Locks input. And then what else do we need for you? The advanced one. Plastic, of course, netherite scrap, gold, and diamond gears. So, plastic. plastic, which we are running out of. Netherite scrap, which we can get. Gold, which is easy. And then diamond gears. Which diamond gears are probably just like that, right? Yeah. Easy. And now to have a fresh look at plastic, because we apparently are running out of that. It's just dry rubber, which we should have a ton of, I think. I should be doing it like that. What, you? Just speed it up a little bit so that we make the stacks quick. Boom! Done. And now we can get plastic. Okay, and then like that one, and like that one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Lock the input and then speed it up to about 32. And then speed it to 64. Just to make sure our timer doesn't run out. Boom, 16. Now we break that, we wrench it on the other side. And we'll probably need to fill up on pink slime soon. Because we were making pink slime over there, and now we're about to run out, so... Now we want ether gas, which is easy enough for me to gather. And in fact, we will take, like, all these frames and we'll put them back. Because they're crafting anyway. They're not really benefiting from being here. Probably same thing here about locking those in. Yeah, plastic, netherite, diamond. Okay, so same thing there. But now we need straight netherite, which is easy enough. And instead of gold, we need straight diamond. So diamond gear, and netherite. And now we just speed it all up, and then we'll have all the frames we should need for at least a long time. Ether gas should theoretically be the hardest one to get, but I think we have an easier time than getting pink slime. So that's kind of crazy. Pump all of that out, and we can re-unlock you. Boom, done, and now we have all of those. And get rid of the rest of our junk. And screen machine frames. Pete's gonna lose it from the verification stuff. That'd be valid, man. It's so, like, it's such a bitch. Those Merkins don't understand because it's not happening over there yet. Strong chance it will, though. So, good luck with that. Oh, yeah. Why? We can't just keep soul sand in there. With a builder. Now, what do I need that for? With a compass? Yep. We are also using AM with the builder up there, I know, so that's fun. King Slime. If I could challenge King Slime right now, I would. Fuck it, right? YOLO, we ball. Right, each one of these requires an ultimate induction provider. 2 of them even. Which is why I haven't made those yet. We have the matter, so... If I'm not mistaken, over here we were making that, but it just won't work. Yeah, we can't auto-craft the basic energy cubes for some reason. Even though we have redstone, iron, everything we need, it doesn't want to auto-craft it. That's a problem though, because I need at least 2 in there. Yeah, I need at least 2 things in there. Need quite quick on inventory, like chest to add. To add all items blocked in that inventory to the filter. And the crafter. Possible to remember the contents of the slot. That's what I need to do, I think. Remember them. If we set that to keep, that should be good. And then if I press remember, and then all, and then apply. Yes! I got it! Because now that remembers the slots. And so these slots can't be filled up unless it's by energy tablets. And then when energy tablets fill it, we're good. That's so helpful. And then we need more steel for this. Steel. I have plenty of steel, luckily, so... I'm so glad I decided to do a little bit of reading and I figured that out. Because that's so helpful to have figured out. Aha, we won it here. I'll say it to remember that. And hopefully that'll keep it going for a while at least. I'm so happy I figured that part out. Energy tablets. Then that's all being imported. The basic energy cubes. Nice. That was a bitch to figure out, but we did it. Backlash is good. Backlash and protest really do make a difference. In the UK, there's a petition right now with nearly 500,000 signatures to overturn the ID law. I don't know if I want to overturn it because I appreciate the attempt to protect children, but it's starting to get very invasive, and my government's already been found to be taking advantage of it. So I really don't want to let that law last if it's not being used to protect the children as claimed. And my government has already been found taking advantage of it, like I said. So that's kind of really disappointing, because I liked the idea. Petition exists, but the government has said basically, nah. Why? Didn't the government respond and they were like, nah, we're not doing anything about it. Sorry, bro. It's not... It's only partially the government's responsibility, and it's only partially the responsibility of the corporations is the thing. Protection of children lies first and foremost the responsibility of the parents. Well, of the parents and law enforcement anyway. Like, obviously a kid trapped in a burning building, the fire department has a responsibility to that kid. But, first and foremost, protection of the children, especially online, is the responsibility of the parents. And, if the protection of the children is coming at the cost of privacy, not sure I can get behind it. Because I'm all down for trying to find solutions to protect children more than parents can. But if negligent parents are taking away my privacy, no thank you. And it's expanding to more than, like, adult content as well. I mean, we just discussed that it's expanding to GTA 6. Which is absurd to me, because you know how many games I played underage and I'm fine. But it's expanding to, like, alcohol as well. You can't view content about alcohol unless you're, age verified. It's expanding everywhere. Basically just said no, but in a paragraph that can be shortened to now we don't get... See, I never expect Freddy to have insightful input into our conversation, and then sometimes he fucking does. And it always throws me off. Fine. Jeez, ally. I don't like the ones that already have power stored in them. It's really obnoxious. And now we need Elite, which is the entire thing again. So I genuinely think I just have to let this one for a while. Thing is, we aren't getting any steel seeds. Which would be coming from over here. So why aren't you giving us steel seeds? Are you just out of render distance? Or are you not producing fast enough? Let me make sure I don't have any, like, steel seeds in here. I don't. So are you just not producing fast enough? Or, like, what's going on here? Is it not being trunk-coded? The latter, okay. I wish I could just move it slightly to the left so that I could chunk load one. I don't need this one chunk loaded. And I'm hoping I don't need the one behind it chunk loaded either. I kinda do benefit from that one being chunk loaded. How about the one to the side? Sulfur. I really don't need that chunk loaded right now. The one to this side. Amethyst. Yeah, I don't really need it chunk loaded. Not to mention a lot of these are still gonna be chunk loaded. Just not as efficiently. Make sure the chunk is still plain. Constantin. Not really something I need chunk loaded, considering I'm not even doing anything with it. Fire Essence I do need chunk loaded. That's got useful things right now. Don't really need you chunk loaded. Kinda don't need you chunk loaded. That Essence I definitely don't need chunk loaded. Alright, that should be enough to help us at least chunk load steel. Yeah, I wish I had this like moved slightly. Hey T-Sim. Saw you playing in Minecraft. Basically, we're farming out here. Skadoosh. Kongu Panda is fantastic, man. I'm John, not but if I call you John, you're gonna ask who the fuck John is, buddy. I know your tricks. I want juice. I would love juice right now. Alright, where are we? Chunk claiming. Where's steel? You're steel, right? I need to get myself some more claimable chunks. The thing is, it's all because of aesthetics that I even have this issue. It's all for aesthetical purposes. Because my base is so big. Hopefully that's gonna help over here, though. I don't know if we're actually getting enough, like, steel quantity. Oh, we are now. No, we went over there and it started harvesting. Yeah, we're fine. It's actually osmium we need more of. Which one of you is osmium? Yep. We have space for 6 more chickens, so let's go, I guess. Capture nets. 4, 5, 6, and then osmium is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Who's trying to offer you? You're so crazy. Leave this on, but gonna take a nap. Give you the 3+1. Hey, appreciate T-Spin. streaming a new demo later today too. Hey, that'll be awesome. I hope you enjoy it. And thank you for just kind of lurking. Boop. Gotta feed up all our chickens, chat. I'm also doing this in a bad order because I really should get some seeds first, and I should breed them all. Make sure we have plenty of extra chickens. Make sure we're basically never gonna run out of the amount we can steal. Yoink! You probably just had a baby, but I don't care. Eat a stack of ingots. Boop. Swallow it up. I wish there was a way I could force feed a whole stack. Because it would make this entire part so much less repetitive. Technically, there may be. Boop. It doesn't look like I can just feed them a stack. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, there's no way to just stack feed. Aw, surrounded by all your babies. How sweet. You get happy gas, turn him into a bomber. I don't think this is the, white, like, thingy for happy gas. Because it's such a new update. I think we're in an outdated version for that. But hey, big bots. Was saying, feel like I missed something while talking to Dad. Ooh. YouTube really out here screwing you over in every way, huh, Pete? Are you osmium? You are osmium. Have at thee, my osmium babies. That's the wrong one. You're the one with all my stored up time. That should help get a lot more osmium in. To bin all that so I don't deal with the NBT data. That is producing a ton of osmium now, so hopefully that helps. Once it stops producing so fast because of the water flowing time, it should start pulling it all out slowly. And then we should make steel casings way faster. Can I also help with that? Making steel casings? I can, so let's help. Right, I did just make it forget the batteries, which is a slight problem. Battery, no. Energy tablet, thank you. Got it. Another problem should be the, how quickly we can make energy tablets, which, like, we can make fast. It's just pulled out slow, if anything. Oh, right. It's gonna keep pulling things out. If I replace this, it should be able to pump in a bit faster, which should help. Yep. And then I probably want an upgrade for you. And that should just help our whole system be just a bit more efficient. Yeah, that's so much better. Because now you can just see it slamming in. Efficiency, chat. Plug a grenade into your friend's window. That doesn't seem like an epic prank, Freddy. That seems like attempted murder. But if it's with me, but I screw back and don't give up. Hell yeah, Pete. That's the spirit. Whoa. Delete induction. Boink. Boink. And then boink. And then we would need a few ultimates. And then we would need many of those as we can make. All to make a singular ultimate induction cell. Right, and we want the provider right now. But there's one provider, and I think we need 2 for each one of these. Yeah, we need 2 for each one of these. And we need 4 gravitational modulating units. So we're gonna need 8 of those. And the thing is, unless we recreate this entire system, we're gonna have to do that by hand. Because without recreating this entire system, we're not gonna have basic energy cubes for both induction cells, or our induction providers, and for advanced energy cubes. Because I can't split them both off. Attempted murder is the best rank? Disagree. Pete, have a feeling? That's always the win. I honestly think I did set up another one of these, thinking about it. It's a bit of a hassle, and it's bad on space. But I do think it would be smart. Auto-craft more energy tablets into basic energy cubes. Until I actually have the steel to sustain it, though, there's no point. And in order to get the steel to sustain it, I would need to upgrade this. And in order to upgrade that, I would need the seeds, which right now it's not producing seeds when it should be. So, you know, Oh yeah, I can knock off the Insanium auto like thing now. Appetite. Yeah, we should never need appetite again, huh? How are we looking on seeds? 50k, 735k. So we're not looking bad at all. Between both of these farms, which are already so efficient, we're not running low on the seeds we use for chickens. Remembering the current layout is helpful. I'll have to use that more in future. Well, I need to figure out the plasma core too. What are we missing here? The HV solar panel. Each one of these is making a plasma cell, which is good. I need like 8 magnets, which sucks. So I don't think we have any magnet. Yep. Let me remind myself how to make magnet. It's rare earth chunk, which is just all of that one. Okay. And rare earth dust, which is just farming it. Which soul sand or obsidian is the best? Obsidian and a hopper. That should help. And now we make our rare earth. Never mind, I guess. Iron in here with rare earth. And then we want to make magnet, which is rare earth chunk. And then rare earth chunk in a here. Compressor makes that, yeah. Which that's gonna make 8 dead magnets, which is one more than we need. Miko's cart was a 9-2, not gonna lie. Kinda wonder why I drive home. Even that game BRB much better win. But honestly, there's a reason Miko's named Annoying Little Bitch. Now they're all quieted. It's much better. New server still has to be a work in progress. I'm still figuring out exactly what people like and stuff. But, you know. Now my chat doesn't freeze up when I'm trying to type. Win. Right, I'll be chat.
Help you must. Trapped in the basement, I still am.
Hopefully that fixes the chat. I just unplugged and replugged it. Hopefully. Zero reason it should be streaking out on me, but here we are. Sucks if you guys didn't hear a lot of what I was talking about. Yeah, I don't know what makes it tweak out so badly, but it's infuriating. Are you? Yeah, you're MV. Now you just need to be crafted into flux generator. Yeah, see, that instantly blew up. Instantly blew up. Because it's not designed to take that much power. Hopefully this one works better. Now that I've ditched the cable down slightly. Instantly. Because it can't take the output. Which just means machines like this are designed to be so slow. Like, there's no way I can speed that up. Not without making the upgrades, which I don't really want to do at IC2 upgrade. Is it overclocker? I think overclocker is probably for speed, right? Efficiency would be for power loss. Okay. So, copper cable. And then electronic circuit. That somehow doesn't make the overclocker. Like, literally, what do you want from me? Upgrade bases. Upgrade base. Literally no idea what it wants from me. Now will you make a fucking... Of course not. Why would it ever... man. Coolant cells. Crafting cable. The mod's just so jank. Fucking finally, Jesus Christ. We have an IC2 guy over here, right? Yeah, who sells us the coolant cells? Because I really did not want to figure out autocrafting that shit. I'm here to buy as many coolant cells as I can, nerd. God, man. If IT2 actually synergized with other crafting tables, it wouldn't be nearly as bad. But it doesn't synergize with other crafting tables. It actively goes against other crafting tables, and it's so obnoxious. Yes, it runs out of power. I'm literally outputting as much power as I can to it as well. Like, I can't output more power than that. Okay, you guys can finally hear me, it seems like, at least. Maybe I need a different kind of upgrade as well. At IC2 upgrade. Not quantum overclocker, but maybe like efficiency. Probably efficiency, right? Glass fiber cable should be easy. Like, we should have everything we need for glass fiber cable. Yeah, but we're missing everything else. Cable. Boink, boink. We should have those. Only thing we're missing is a complex circuit. Ah, okay. Efficiency doesn't seem like it did anything. Okay, and now we need a fresh magnet, so... Chunk. Dead magnet. Okay, all of that for fucking nothing. Do we have carbon plates? Carbon plates. Not a ton, but we do have some. So it's just polished gold, which is a refinery with alcohol and gold. Which is gonna be a bitch, okay. Really not something I want to feel like doing right now, actually. just not something I feel like doing at all. So how about we work with IC2 solar panels? When I tell the Delaware is not tomorrow, I hate to break it to you, Fred. You're struggling? I hope you're not struggling. The gold is struggling to stock everything, huh? I mistakenly made that glass and stuff gold. Okay, I need white dye. White dye. And then I just dye this end piece and it becomes gold. Where else is heavy gold drain coming from? Because to be completely out of gold is kind of crazy to me. You're pumping glass into this. Except not really. Ah, I see. Ah, and you're pumping gold in. But that's where the glass goes to then make panes. Okay. How are we looking on osmium? This isn't filling up at all. Okay. Osmium. I mean, I can help fill it up partially. It's just, you know. It needs to stay stocked up, which I don't think is happening. How osmium demands right now are a bit too extreme. Certus quartz is definitely staying stocked up, which is nice. Definitely gonna need you to get more gold in. Are we even gonna get alcohol? We literally need to get alcohol from somewhere. Oh my god, man. We need to make alcohol so that we can put it in a fucking refinery. Just to make super cables. I don't think I'm ever doing a mod pack with IC2 again. See, this part wouldn't even bother me that much about getting the polished gold if the fucking craftings made sense and worked with each other. But he doesn't do that. Prediction, matrix. Oh, we literally can't insert them, okay. Snowfu has a lot left to do. We're quickly making our way through here, which is nice. It's been a long time since we've done work on that, so maybe I should have a look, see. I think, yeah, power's ticked off, but you're ticked off. You're ticked off. You're partially ticked off. Maybe I should have a new look at this. I don't really deal with like auto-crafting anymore though, so... Pattern access terminal, okay. So we want a pattern access terminal. Pattern provider, which is easy. And then, yeah, pattern access terminal. We made that. Come on. Naturally, A2 provides its own way to dramatically speed up crystal growth. That's pretty cool, actually. Crystal growth accelerator. No idea this existed, but that's awesome. Accelerator is an understatement. Fun. The limiter. And crafting card. Toggle bus, U. And then the crafting card. Blank. That knocks off another 3, which is neat. Crafting processor. See, I have a better solution for like auto crafting right now, so I don't really need these. Which is why I'm not like too worried. Right. I was gonna teach myself how to auto-craft these, but right now it's not relevant. We can just craft a stack of those. And then we can just craft a stack of those. Then of this. And then we can finally make you. And then we move all of that again. Kind of speeding through some of these right now. And then we just need a crafting monitor. Okay. Crafting monitor. Here, and then crafting monitor. And then ME level emitter. Back to this one for the storage monitor. Then crafting monitor. And that should have everything set up for that one, right? For like auto crafting. Need a device to actually store the request, along with any interim items for multi-step crafts. That's really helpful. See, because I don't mind setting up a new ME system for a bit of auto crafting here and there. If it looks like something that might be worth doing. I don't mind, I don't mind setting up a ME autocrafter if I think it'll be efficient for something like IC2. The network tool is an important tool throughout AE2, which is used to display various details of the network. It has its own small inventory. That's helpful. Equal distribution card, upgrade for storage cells. Taken out. That's helpful too. But you can limit what actually goes in. Overflow destruction allows storage cells to find any items of a type already contained when they try to move into the next cell. That's really helpful. That's the items are more or less some extra ties. Charge staff, just a simple power staff, deals 3 hearts. Also uses P1.9 combat mechanics, so you can spam click it and deal 3 hearts. That's not bad. That cannon functions similarly to the color applicator, because we already use the entropy manipulator. Holding ammo items, such as matter balls. Heavy ammo deals more damage, destroys harder blocks. Substituted with paintballs. That's cool. Alright, now we make those. There's the equal distribution card. The overflow destruction card, which are also very helpful. The charged staff. And the matter cannon, which just requires an energy cell. If only the crafting window automatically put the items back in. I'll come here and try it out, I guess. Am I doing it? I can't tell. I don't think I'm doing it. I don't really get how that works. Tragic. Oh, I never made the network tool. Network tool. Boom, done. Network tool. Yeah, that doesn't have any rewards attached though. Mega cells reactive radioactive chemicals, the same as regular applied mekanisms does, but still provide something of a compact storage solution. Mega radioactive chemical, more like say extra expensive, limited to 250 spikes of a single chemical type. Oh, that's helpful. So you can just store nuclear waste in that, but they don't store spent nuclear waste. That's helpful all the same. Portable cell. So they're just a slight upgrade on regular cells, but you'll never really need them. Complete opposite of the disc. Mega cells offer the bespoke bulk item storage cell. Store a practically infinite number. That's pretty cool. stick you away, and you take enriched iron. So I will probably want to make some more enriched iron soon. Mega radioactive is a singularity. Oh my lord. That's a pretty cool recipe, to be fair. $256k, I can just make. And then, obviously, energy cell. I'll just make, like, a stack of energy cells. Why not? Then you need a... Holy shit! Okay, so we're probably not making that right now either. So I'll leave the big cells alone for now. The portable cell, though, I can nab out and... Boink, and I probably actually don't really want it in there. Just taking up a space. Time. The times in a bottle are cool. I'll have a look at spatial AO in the future. When using a 64k structure component or higher, contains significantly more to produce a singularity. Single singularity requires 4,000 stacks of items. Okay. So, we want tiny TNT. And we probably, I just had a great idea. Over here, we've been using chickens the entire time. But you know what would be a hell of a lot faster than using a chicken for that? Pipe. Oh yeah, we really don't need that, do we? Cobble generator. This will be a hell of a lot, more efficient. Because this can make a lot of items quick. And I don't know why I never set this one up before. Boink. 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 Because I can't exactly remember the stats on this, but this is fast. Yeah, that's so much faster. And it saves on seeds. If I wanted to go extra, to be fair. Bubble Gen. Yeah, if I wanted to go extra, I could totally do that. Boink. And then saying here, but for water. And now we can make like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we can make 5 of you. Then we can make 5 of you. And now what we have is an absolute machine. Realistically. We take pipes and we stick upgrades on each one. And it's not the prettiest thing, but the amount of items that will be getting inputted now. That should, like, speed up our operation here a lot. Which is good, because I really can't think of a way to speed it up any faster with invaluable resources. Do I have one chunk left? All of this because I'm just trying to make my base look good, man. I don't really think I need to worry about chunk loading that, because everything I do chunk load, yeah, still gets pumped out. If I stand on top of you, where are we? We are basically like right in between. Don't really know if we need to chunk load this either. Boop. Just strip some chunk loading down. That way I can chunk load all of this, so that this is producing at all times. Yeah, you can already see the speed that's made. Like the difference. Time in a bottle. Thank you. It's the good one as well I lost. That's probably took a massive toll on, yeah, our time in there. But oh my god, look at the speed and efficiency now. And none of this really matters. I mean, we're not about to run into any issues, I don't think. We have that bit of a strain on our spent nuclear waste there. That is a slight problem, but it's fine. There's no, like, good solutions for chunk loading, though, which is why I'm running into a problem. Because if there was a good solution for chunk loading, this wouldn't be a problem. Maybe I'll need to look at adding base chunk loaders into this mod. Because a simple chunk loader would go a long way. Because now the chunk loaders are configured to work. The chunk loading just makes everything so much nicer. Right, let's have a look at these IT2 solar panels and what's going on with them. Over here they're being made, right? You're loaded on batteries right now. Where do you output to? You're supposed to output to that. And I'm guessing the batteries, yeah, take all of that. So if I remember the current layout, that's kind of set though. Yeah, because of the way they all stack. Remember you. And then it's not getting any refined iron for that. Because you're not pulling out. Hello. Upgrade. Don't know why you had stopped pulling out, but let's go. That should make more machine blocks, which makes more generators. Generators get pumped into there. And then black, green get pulled out to here, which make the solar panels. Which then get pumped into our ME system from all of this. Which is neat. Although theoretically, I don't think that's our problem anyway, right? Like, we can make those, but yeah, it's this one. Which requires 4 sets of iridium stone, which, that's not a big deal. Because it's IC2, I wouldn't be surprised to learn everything I needed in here. Iridium. Do we really not have any iridium stone? Because that seems like the easy part. Deep. Let me get some deep plate like tokens. Maybe this is part of why we didn't. Deep slate stone. Cobble the deep slate. And now can I make reinforced stone? Oh, I could anyway. I probably want to make some more advanced alloy plates soon. Just looking at how that's going. Now for iridium stone, we need iridium plates. Which requires iridium ore. Okay, I'm seeing the issue. Because how does one get iridium ore? Matter. Okay. Basically the only way, it looks like. Point being, we have those now. We have the advanced circuit. That's going to require a plasma core, because everything does. That's also going to require plasma cores. Shocking I don't have those. Lapis. The HV transformer is MV. And it's insulated iron cables. Okay. So iron cable. With refined iron, because of course it is. Iron. Holy shit, we're actually not looking too hot on the iron point. And then stick 2 stacks in here. HV transformer. Right, I need iron cables. Then I want some 4 times iron cables, which isn't a big deal. Boop. 4 times iron cable. HV, and then EV. And then we're close to making the IP. So you go into that, you go into that, and then you go into that, and you go into that. So it all comes back to plasma cores, which we aren't making fast enough. So yeah, next episode, I guess I really just have to buckle down and look at nuclear reactor. Okay. How about tiny TNT? And then how about some flint and steel? Flint and steel. I'm just kind of curious to set up a piece of tiny TNT. This is apparently supposed to help with blast, but... Oh, double little baby explosion. Among Us? Well then. That's not why I expected to blow open. Right, we have our deep side stuff here. Yeah, I can blow this up. Singularity with ender dust is what it is. Okay. But if you've made us a singularity... It will make us a singularity now. That's gonna make it go so quick. The pipes start sucking as fast as they can, but none of them have upgrades is the thing. Singularity, and now we need to fill that with ender dust. All the way over here, where it can't touch anything of importance. That is the recipe, right? Further singularity. Oh, I think I need to detonate it with tiny TNT. TNT. Who needs tiny, am I right? And redstone torch. Almost forgot how to throw it back down. Boom! We got it. And a bunch of other junk. We got 2 quantum entangled singularities. Which can only be recycled according to that, but I'm sure that's not true. If you did the last quest correctly, you should have turned that singularity into a pair of quantum entangled. These new singularities are used to link together a ring-shaped device known as a quantum network bridge. When 2 of these individual rings are being linked using the quantum entangled singularities and jump-started with some AE power, like an energy cell, an ME network can be expanded wirelessly on the other side of the bridge across either lung dikes. So we can just wirelessly connect ME systems. That's pretty helpful, honestly. That's super helpful. Can we make these ones? Quantum link chambers and thingies. dense cables. Okay, and now we need wall 2. Right, fluix poles, I'm just gonna need to make. I mean, I can probably get away with just making a stack. And then make like that one. And then make like that one. For advanced cabling, apparently. And this one is 16 and 2 quantum wings. Okay. Or 2 quantum link chambers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16. Then another quantum link chamber. And we won't like dick around with any of that right now, but now we can make a e-system wireless if we so wish. Color applicator, chargeable tool, dyeing of cables, functions more or less as a specialized storage cell. That's pretty cool. Snowballs can wash colors off. Lady wrench comes in both nether and status ports. Separated. Okay, craft cable facades, disguising cables within walls. Okay, craft and bin and color applicator. And then inscribe a name text we can't make. Cutting knife has another use. Small GUI. When given a name, these presses can be inside of an inscriber to rename any input item with the name of the press. Concatenated. Okay. So I need a quartz cutting knife too. Quartz cutting knife. And then I'm guessing I need like some iron or something. Iron. Black. Azaz. Somehow, every time I go to type in a random name, I always end up doing something like that. Neato! That knocks off another big chunk of A2. So it's just really those 2 drives, spatial IO, and then the part over here. So I'll have to read up over there. And maybe we'll tidy that up next episode too. I'm calling it there though, chat. My tidiness today has way too little energy. And I really, like, apart from dicking around with random bullshit, I really don't want to go into something complicated that we need to, like the nuclear reactor. So I'm just going to call it there. Ready for the next stream. Wait, oh my god, fucking hell. I think, if I'm not mistaken, what's coming up later is the start of the Space Marines campaign with Cyber, which will be super exciting. I hope he enjoys the game, but we'll see. I also need to make some tweaks because I don't actually have a thumbnail for Space Marines campaign. But it should be a fun time. That'll be in like 2 hours though. Go wait for both our homies to get off work first, of course. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all have a fantastic day or continue to have a fantastic day, because I will speak to each and every one of you in the near future, and then we'll be catching up with you again on Tuesday for Telltale's Walking Dead season finale. Should be hype. I love you all. Thank you so much for the love and support, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye bye.